All right, we're back on campus here at Appalachian, and we got Coach Beard in with us today. And Coach, you wear a lot of hats around here, so it's good to get you in to talk. You call offense and defense here at Appalachian, but let's rewind the clock. Last week, you guys played Cleveland. It was an inter-county rivalry. You knew that was going to be a big game. You guys got out of there with a very close victory. Take us back to last week and how that all transpired.
You know, our ultimate goal this year is to be undefeated. We've had 2 10-win seasons that I've been a part of with Coach Willingham. So we want to be undefeated and be able to say that we're the best team that's ever come through this school. But I've told our kids all week last week that doesn't come without adversity. Every undefeated team ever has had some sort of adversity, and we had ours. We had sickness going through our field house. Last Monday we tried to get to practice, and we got 5 defensive starters, not here, plus some of the guys that would rotate in. And, for us that was difficult. Tuesday was, you might get one back. We didn't have a true practice with everybody here until last Wednesday. And we're out. Of course, Wednesday's it's what I call my high blood pressure day, because we do 2 minute. And when we go 2 minute, we're as good as we can get on as good as we can get, and it's high pressure, high intensity, and you can just hear our guys. It just sounds like a parade of coughs, and of course I was included in that, and of course going around my house again now. But when we got to Friday night, it was just, you can still kind of hear some of the coughing and wheezing and stuff. But I think we played great. It was a tale of big plays for Cleveland. They had around 160 yards total offense, but they got 81 on 2 plays. That's how they scored their 2 touchdowns. They had a 55-yard touchdown pass in the first quarter on a little sneak play, and then right before halftime they go in and they throw like a skinny post. Same kid goes up and catches it and walks in the end zone. But for the rest of the night, our defense played lights out. Our offense is still not where I want it to be. We are, we're heavy rowing. I'm a firm believer in setting the tone up front, and we're kind of slow out the gate, but in the fourth quarter, we go up right before the fourth quarter and we get it back. And when I can lean on guys like Eli and the rest of those up front, it was just fun to watch. We keep it away from them for about 6 or 7 minutes in the fourth quarter, and have a late pick to seal it. And it should have been a pick 6, but kid cuts back in, and we just take a knee to end the game. So it's always good to beat somebody in the county. That for a long time, Cleveland beat us like 25 times in a row to start this rivalry, but we've beat them 3 times in a row now, so it feels pretty good.
Coach, that victory formation is always a coach's favorite formation.
Hey, that's the best play of football. Anytime we can get out there and we can take a knee, that's what I tell our kids. That's what I want to do at the end of a game.
That's it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Who you got with you today, Coach?
Well, to my right here is Eli Beard. He plays guard for us. Plays some end and defensive tackle. He's a senior, and we got Hagen Canaday. He plays linebacker for us. He's one that I've been on him since the start of fall camp. Hey, we got to find ways to get him rest and to get Braden rest on defense, and kind of challenge him, like, if you'll step up, we'll have we can rotate those guys, and I think that was where we were successful last year, is getting Eli, Braden, and Andrew Cooper. We were able to kind of get them in a rotation, get them off the field some, and so far, Hagen stepped up. He's our second leading tackler, and like I said, he's flying all over the field. If he can keep that up, we're going to be set there for a little while.
I'm going to talk to them for a second. Coach mentioned it, taking the victory formation versus Cleveland, inter-county rivalry. What did it mean for you guys to get that victory up there, especially in such a close football game like it was?
It meant a lot for all of us. I know a lot of the guys were pretty close with a lot of the Cleveland players, and anytime you can just seal a victory with kneeing it, I don't think there's any better way to end that. And I mean, you can go to trade school and talk crap now.
Ain't no doubt about that.
Our memo this year has really been get to 10-0. You got to get to 1-0 first, and then we got to 2-0. So we're taking that second step forward to 10-0. And that felt really good to get in that victory formation. Know we had it sealed.
Talk about that mindset a little bit. Each week's 1-0. We don't care about the 10-0 right now.
Yes, sir.
It's not ever going to be possible if we don't handle the 1-0 in front of us.
Yes, sir. So just taking that each step forward. Forget about the last game because we know we won it, and just taking that next step and winning that game. And with that mindset, we'll just keep going and going.
Keep it rolling. Same question for you. Just the overall mindset, in your opinion, how you guys take the one-game approach.
Yeah, I think we're just all on the same page as a team, that each week we're just focused on that week. We're not jumping ahead. I mean, last week we were all set on Cleveland, even though we had that adversity last week. We were just set on that game. And I mean, it kind of gets tough. Like right now, we're not playing any region games the first 3 games, so we're just trying to stay focused each week on that game. Not trying to jump ahead.
I gotta ask. We got the contrasting hair here. Kind of, we got the mullet, then we got kind of like the Beatles, and then Coach is going with my look, the kind of bald look here. What goes into the hairstyles, guys? I'll start with you.
I don't know. It just fits me.
Coach, he don't understand. If he had an IROC Z28, he'd be set.
Oh, I'm just here to tell you, I know, he's family.
Let Coach see the mic for a second.
He's family. He's my nephew.
That's awesome.
So it's the thing he's looking at. He's staring this in the head. I mean, like our whole family, we're gonna look like this eventually. I had the shaggy look in high school too, but man, it's I'm just here to tell you, you get 30s. That hair's gonna be gone. You better enjoy it.
He might as well enjoy it, right? I got to hear about the Beatles over here. He looks like Ringo. Go ahead.
I want to keep it as long as I can before I lose it.
Yeah. No, heck yeah. No, I like it. But let's bring it back to football real quick. I know I'm talking you guys' heads off, but you turn around and you got another team in this county that's had a lot of success over the last couple of years, and a tough opponent, Locust Fork, coming up. What's y'all's mindset heading into this Locust Fork game?
My mindset, honestly, just revenge. Like, I really want to beat Locust Fork, and I know we can. We have no reason we can't beat Locust Fork.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, just as a team, our mindset's revenge. Last year it was, we were up on them at halftime, and we wanted that win. Fell short by, I think it was like 10 points maybe. And I know me as a senior, I want that win. I want revenge for last year. So I think the whole team's on the same page about that.
Coach, your thoughts heading into it? They don't have Dano Embry and some of these others, but they're still a really dangerous team.
Yeah, as a a guy who wears lots of hats, last year ate at me. We come out and we were, we had a really good game plan. Even if Dino would have played, he was sick, last year in this game, and had a really good game plan. We were going to keep the ball and our up front and with Braden, we were just running all over them first half. And Braden kind of gets a little banged up. Start of the second half, starts having shin problems, and my biggest worry was, hey, we got region play, because ultimately it's great to beat Locust Fork, Cleveland, Holly Pond, but we got to beat Gainesville and Valley Head and Spring Garden. So we were. It's still one of those games where we want to win, because our ultimate goal is to be that undefeated team. But the games going to get us in the playoffs start next week, and we know that. But as far as the way I'm approaching this game is, and I've echoed it every day of practice. It's got to be like that's got to eat at you. When you have an opportunity, you're up 2 touchdowns at halftime, and you kind of really, you score one more time. Right out of the hat, we stop them as soon as they come back out, and we have an opportunity, and I think we have a bad snap, get over our head, because I think if we score there, it's game, set, match. Because I think Coach Adams was thinking the same way we were. We got to get to region play and win those games. Logan Fort's tough. They get it, and they're going to spread you out. They got a really athletic quarterback, Nick Horn. He can sling it, and he's about like Dino, where he can run. He's not as physical as Dino was, but he's still quick enough. He can get on the edge, and he can scare you a little bit. It's going to take a team effort this week to, if we want to accomplish that goal. And again, that's what I tell these kids. These are basically preseason games anyways, because win, lose, or draw on Friday, we're still undefeated where it matters. Because we got a tough opponent looking us square in the face in Gainesville next week. So
Gainesville's undefeated right now and outscored their opponents 86-26.
They're a lot better than they were last year. They got a heck of a little running back that I think he ran all over.
Same guy had 12 tackles. I think. If it's the same guy I'm talking about, I think it's Aiden something.
Yeah, Centel or he ran all over Donahoe.
Yeah.
They had him in basically a wildcat formation.
Yeah.
And he just everywhere. So.
Old school football.
Yeah, man. I'm all about it. Those, especially when I got to get home, break down film. I'm all about getting done at 9:00. Let's get ready for next week.
That's
too.
it.
So,
I'm with you on that. Guys, a couple more questions before we get out of here, and I know you guys got stuff to do. I do as well. Just your mindset heading into this game. We know this is a real important game, and like Coach said, y'all want to execute good and get ready to roll over into region play eventually next week.
Yeah, I think we're just. I think we've really echoed all week is not letting our eyes deceive us. Last year they beat us on a few trick plays and whatever. So I think we've been echoing that all week, and just staying locked in for the game and trying to stay healthy. That's about all of it right there.
Kind of piggybacking on what I last said and about the 1-0, 2-0, 3-0 thing. It's kind of the same mentality we're going into this game, and it's not a region play, but we want that 10-0 season, and that's what we're going to get.
It's the only way to get it is to win this.
Yes, sir.
Coach, before we close it down, I always like to kick it back to the coach for final thoughts.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready to play today. It's always fun to play somebody in the county, and I live in Locust Fork. I live a mile from Locust Fork High School. My wife went to Locust Fork, so.
Man, you're gonna get it this week, Coach.
It's always fun to play these games. I'm excited. I know Coach Adams is going to have his players ready. I know they're keying to stop Braden. He's when I checked Saturday, he was leading the state in rushing after 2 games.
How many yards is he at now?
He's at 467 after 2 games. He's been a workhorse. And that's
tote the mail.
Between him and then Eli over here, he's got about 7 or 8 pancake blocks already. He's we're clicking on all cylinders running the football. We got to find some way to get other people involved. Last year we had a dual threat quarterback that he could kind of take some of the workload off of Braden. And we got a kind of a younger guy this year that and I've challenged him this week. He's got to be a big part of our game plan. We got to do, we got to do something other than hand it to Braden, 30 times a game, if we're going to be successful and make the run in the playoffs that I want us to make. So.
He may touch it 30, but we're going to have to get some other guys to step up too. Coach, appreciate you guys sitting in. Love the haircuts, all three of you. One similar to mine, a beetle and a mullet. You can't go wrong with that. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what high school football is all about. Y'all go back and watch this video from years from now and say, hey, man, that's when I had this cool haircut. I can prove it. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.